Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we'll check fresh kit from Special Hobby. As usual, here you can find link to the review article, so click it and read text in English and Russian with detailed photos. As you can see, this is a new 1/48 scale aircraft which copies SAAB AJS-37 Viggen, of course, and it copies it in a special marking version. As you can see here, it's written "Show must go on" and the same written here on the box art. This airplane, of course, will be red, but I guess there will be also other marking options included into this kit. As you can see, box size is quite typical for this manufacturer. Here you can see comparison with my hand. And then we have some information about the kit here, that it's made in Czech Republic, and from the other side we have some safety advices, information about the manufacturer, its address and its website. This is a top opening box. As you can see, it's a bit tight fit, so just give me a second to open it and I will show you what's inside. I just wonder why it's so tight, because usually Special Hobby boxes are easy to open. So here it is. We have assembly manual on the top. Decals are packed together with plastic sprues. So first we will check assembly manual. As you can see, this is a typical brochure. We have short history note on the first page. Then we have parts map. Note that some parts won't be used in this kit. And straight away you can say that PE parts are included into this kit. Assembly process starts with cockpit, of course. Then we continue into the nozzles, into the fuselage, landing gear. Here note that we have short advertisement of the possible accessories which are made out of resin for this aircraft. And then we continue with assembly. In total you will have to perform 33 steps in order to get this nice red aircraft. Here you can see marking guide, and here is the airplane from the other side. So actually we have only one marking option included into this kit. That's quite an interesting decision, I would say, because some modelers will be surprised to find out that they can replicate only one marking option with this plastic kit. But of course nobody stops you from buying separate decals set and building something different. So again, all plastic frames are packed into the same plastic bag. So if you have a chance to check those parts, better do it in order to avoid possible damage or any other, let's say, not so nice occurrences. And then we have here transparent elements. Straight away you can see one pin broken off, but that's not serious. And here we have, of course, canopy parts and position lights. Here it is. Molding quality is quite nice. And as far as you can see, masks are not included into this kit, so you will have to cut them with your own hands or maybe buy them separately. But otherwise these parts look nice, and of course you will be able to replicate the aircraft with open canopy. And next we have plastic bag with decal sheet and also with PE thread. Actually there are two decal sheets, and you will see why. Okay, first let's take a look on the PE thread. As you can see, it's pre-painted one, and here we have cockpit parts and some external elements, and this should noticeably improve appearance of your cabin. And then we have, as I said before, decal sheets. So here is the first one, and there is a mention that it was printed in AVI print, so printing quality is quite nice. As you can see here, these are white symbols for the ghost, and then here we have small decal sheet for the minor symbols and those let's say signs on the aircraft. Surprisingly, there is no stencil sheet included into this kit, so you have to add only those decals which you saw before. Next we have first gray plastic frame. Here we have some parts for the external detailing, some parts for the internal. For example, here you have the nose, landing gear, wheel well. Here we have landing gear legs, fuel tank which should be assembled out of two halves. Everything is molded in nice quality, so I guess it should be easy to combine these parts together. Next we have a smaller frame. Here it is. This one is dedicated to pilot seats, and as you saw in assembly manual, we can replace them with resin parts, so it will be up to you if you want to do this, or you want to use standard plastic parts. Standard plastic parts look quite good, so for out-of-the-box build it should be more than enough. Here you can see first big parts. For example, here we have cockpit base and dashboard, wings, and also top fuselage part, which is molded as a one-piece element, as you can see, so we won't have seams in the middle, and that's quite a nice solution, I would say. Next we have plastic frames with rear segment of the airplane, so I will show them one by one. Here is the first one, so here is the rear segment of the airplane, as I said before. Here is the parts, 3 parts for the nozzle, and note that even in plastic versions they are quite detailed and they should look good after careful painting. So for example, here I am showing the nozzle. That's quite an interesting molding quality. Here we have landing gear doors, and overall quality is really nice. Note that inside we have special position pins or slots for easier alignment. Next we have, just give me a second, another plastic frame, as I said before. Here we have another tail segment, and also here we have thrust covers, landing gear wheels, and both parts can be replaced with resin analogs. Note that wheels should be assembled out of 2 halves. Next we have slightly bigger plastic frame. This one is dedicated to wing parts. As you can see, these are 2 top halves which are molded together with ailerons and flaps. Here we have wheel wells which are molded as a separate pieces. Here is another segment of the fuselage, and now let's flip it over. Inside in the wings we have special position pins which should help you with alignment, because these parts are really big, and without such elements it would be a bit problematic to align them together with this big part. So here it is. Again, I would remind you that we have molded in flaps and ailerons. Here is another wheel well. Note that it features some pre-molded detailing. I will zoom in so that you can see it. And it looks quite nice, especially if you paint it with due care, it will look even better. Here we have special parts for the air intakes. These are separate frontal section of the air intakes. And that's pretty much all. By the way, in this aircraft you will have to assemble the nose cone out of 2 halves. So be careful and align those parts together with due care. So that's all for this video review. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, leave your opinion here in the comment section below. If you want to help us and you want to see more video reviews, press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course share with your friends. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for watching. Bye.